Hello everyone, Fanta here, and you are watching Fantavision. Today I'm discussing the Gamestop Power Pass and what exactly it is, because GameStop just recently announced this. I know it leaked quite a bit ago, but they recently announced this officially, that they would be coming out with a service that would allow you to rent games. Now, when I first heard this, I immediately thought to myself, but you already have something for that. It's called your used games and your 7-day policy. Because, I mean, when I used to work at GameStop, people would take advantage of that 7-day policy all the time. If you don't know what it is, every used game you buy at GameStop, you have 7 days to play it, and if you don't like it, or it doesn't work, or some other random reason, doesn't matter what, you can bring it back and get a full refund. So you've got 7 days. I don't know if they're going to be getting rid of that at some point, just due to this rental service, but if they keep the 7-day policy, I can't see myself ever using this service. But there's something pretty cool about this service. It's $60 for 6 months, so about $10 per month. But the reason they clump it into 6-month periods is because at the end of that 6 months, you get to keep the last game you checked out. So basically, check out a $55 game, or I don't know what the limitations are, but I would sign up for this if I could guarantee that I could check out any game. Because then I would just go, oh, okay, well, I don't have Fire Emblem for the GameCube or the Wii. I'm gonna check out that. And they sell that for more than $60. So I'd get it for less than 60, I'd get it for 60 bucks. You know what I mean? So it's interesting thinking of it that way. I mean, you could just check out a bunch of random games for 6 months, and then when the time comes, you just get the most expensive thing you can and cash out. I mean, I feel like that would be the best way to use the subscription. And it also makes me wonder, if they don't have these kind of limitations with it, I don't know how the hell GameStop is going to make money with this. I understand it is going to draw from a different pool of customers that wouldn't normally go to GameStop. It's going to get the people that usually go to Redbox or used to go to Blockbuster. And it's great that there's going to be another option for renting games, because sometimes I just want to rent a game. Making it this $60 format is a little bit annoying. I mean, it makes sense, but you have to do that 6-month chunk. You can't just try it out for a month. If they gave a free trial for a month, I think they'd be really smart. And that's something I'd really like to see in the future, because a lot of these things like GameFly, if they still exist, I don't know, Netflix, any subscription service you think of usually has a free month trial. And if GameStop did that, I think it'd be wonderful. I feel like they would get a lot more customers for this. But something I am seeing a problem with is the logistics of it. Now, GameStop's inventory is a mess. It's, oh my god, I don't know if they've changed it over the years, but it is a crazy mess. And sometimes games just go missing, sometimes customers steal crap, and I feel like GameStop, I don't know how they're going to keep track of how many games you have rented. You can only check out one game at a time, and I'm guessing that I don't know how they're going to do it. I'm sure they've got a way figured out. You'll probably get a card, and then the card will tie it to the UPC or whatever. But I still feel like there's ways you can get around that. I don't know. It seems like a system that can be easily taken advantage of, and it'll be interesting to see what GameStop does to limit that kind of exploitation. Just because I see so many possibilities of things you could do that could just bring this system down to its knees. And another thing is what if somebody checks out the game that somebody else was going to buy? Now, GameStop makes a ton of money off of used games. That's the reason they push it so hard. And they push pre-orders because I don't want to go through the circle of bullshit, but if they don't have a $55 game that somebody wants, they basically spent 30 bucks, we'll say, in trading credit when that person traded in. So they're going to make about $25 in profit. So if they don't have that $25 of profit that we can sell that customer, they just lost 25 bucks. A customer's not going to go to another store. They're not going to wait for it to come to their door. They're not going to wait for it to come to the store. GameStop's a place where the customers want to go and buy it that day. They are not patient, and that's just the reality of it. I mean, I worked there for 4 years, I would know. So if they don't have this game in stock, the customer's going to get frustrated, but you can't stop somebody from checking it out, because then the other customer's going to get frustrated that wanted to check out the game. So if they have another limitation that only lets customers check out a game they have more than a certain number of copies, then you're I don't know what they can do here. I don't know. This is $60 of pure profit, besides the game they get at the end of the month, so it is potentially bringing customers that wouldn't normally shop, but over a 6-month period, I don't know. I'm just trying to think of how this is gonna work. And I understand that GameStop is trying anything. I feel like this is a Hail Mary right here. Because remember the last store that was renting stuff, Blockbuster? Yeah, they did great, didn't they? So, in a world of people buying mostly new, people not shopping at GameStop anymore just because there's so many other places that offer better discounts, like 20% off with Gamers Club Unlocked at Best Buy, which is the same price as the Power Up Rewards card at GameStop, which only gives you 10% off a used game. They desperately need to change their business practice if they want to survive. And I don't know if this is going to do it for them, just because, like I said, there's so many ways that they can exploit this. And if I can see so many ways to do it, I'm sure tons of other people are thinking the same thing. And there's no real details in this just yet. I don't think even in the fine print that's cut off right here, I don't think it said anything. It's too low res really to look at right now, but I don't know. We'll have to dive into this more as it's launched. It comes out November 19th, so it's about 10 days away. When it does come out, I'll get the whole details. I'm sure they'll have pamphlets in stores, so I'll bring a pamphlet. I'll show you guys what's in the pamphlet, and we'll kind of go over it together. But I don't know. Is this gonna save GameStop? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think it's enough income for them to stay open for too much longer. With a lot more people buying digital, most people like myself going to other stores that are offering better discounts and better pre-order incentives, there's just less and less reasons to shop at GameStop, especially with the piss poor customer service that most GameStops have. I know some GameStops out there, you're like, oh, well, I love my GameStop. Even if the people behind the counter are great, and one of my local GameStops is great. The people behind it, they know my name, and I don't even go in there that much. So they know my name. Well, I guess they saw me on YouTube, so anyway, that's besides the point. They're cool, but the problem is with the store itself, the way it's done. I don't want to be upsold. I hate it. I don't like it. When I go to Best Buy, I'm usually not upsold. Sometimes they'll ask me about the warranty or whatever, but most of the time, that's where it ends. Just the warranty. That's fine. But at GameStop, they're like, do you want a pre-order? Do you want a warranty? Do you want to buy more games? Do you want to pre-order something else? Because you'll say no to the pre-order, but they'll come back to the pre-order. Do you want to upgrade your Pro card? Do you want to get the Pro Elite card, which I'll talk about in another video? And I didn't mention this video just because it's just a whole nother conversation, and this is the most relevant thing right now. So, Power Pass looks interesting. Definitely, I see the use in it. I definitely see the use in it for a lot of people. It's great for families, I think. I think this is a great idea for families. But once again, looking at it from a business perspective, I'm not 100% sure how GameStop is going to really profit from this, especially with the fact that you keep a free game at the end of the 6 months. I mean, that kills a lot of the profit margin that you were gaining by having this pure profit subscription model. So, I don't know. Lots of details that need to be worked out. We'll see when it launches. I'm excited to see the pamphlet they come out with. I'm excited to see if they have a separate card that people have to keep track of, how that works, and it's really interesting. So, thanks for watching, guys. As always, leave a like if you liked the video, subscribe for more content, and of course share this with your friends if they don't know about the GameStop Power Pass or there's something else on the channel you think is interesting. And as always, have a fantastic day. See ya!